to Vishak and Tech Clips. Today we're going to um, learn how to create our own mini chat GPT. Um, so now you have to open pickaxe.co. Now, once you have opened pickaxe.co, you have this try for free option. Now you have to click on chat. Here you can either take a template or you can create your own chat GPT. So I am going to first I'm going to sign in. So to sign in, you have to click on the sign in option. Once you have the once you have to click on here and you have to click on sign in option and click on login with Google if you have a Google account. Otherwise, you can type your username. Now you will reach to this dashboard. Now you have to click on new pickaxe. And now you have to click on chat. Here you can write what its role is. For mine, it is a coding assistant. Um, Chat GPT. So here we have a big list of um, whatever Chat GPT models we have. So there is some, once you purchase Gold or Pro, then only you can use them. So I am going to go with um, DeepSeek because DeepSeek is for coding. And here you can write your row or the ChatGPT's row. So here I have written a little part of it. So since you have to start with you are. So um, here I have started with you are a coder's helper. So it's like an assistant, and you have to make them understand what is was wrong and how you changed it. And here um, you have to write a clear prompt, and you have to second person. You shouldn't use first person as well as third person. So here I have created the role. So once you have typed a big amount and whatever you want it to do, here whether you want the user to upload files. Right now, here they are going to copy paste the code, so there's no use. But if you have um, assistant for which dress will match, then you can have the option to upload files. Or if you're asking if there is an assistant to check what the error is and how to find it, then uh, they can take a screenshot and upload it. So right now for me, there's no need to upload files, but for some of the assistants, we need to upload files so that the chatbot can understand it better. So here I don't need image generation either. So I'm not going to add anything in its capabilities. Some areas where we have to use image generation is where um, like in study helper where the student needs to visualize the atoms and how they are, then the chatbot can create the image. So that's why they have given this option. Here in this introductions, we can add an intro message. So here we can create any intro message such as yeah. So here are the if you can also add icebreakers where the person can find these sample questions so that they can click on it and these are some sample things um, that you can use. So uh, here are a bit of rules you can add. So I'm going to write the rules as then have given two rules for it. And right now, here we have completed the first, where the prompt area and uh, the area where the person is going to write. So now we can click on configure. And here in the design area, we can choose a profile picture. Now there is this this red this big um, plus symbol, or here there's a pickaxe, and here or there's nothing, or you can add anything. But for that you need pickaxe gold and chat placeholder text. So here, since I don't want to show that it's created by pickaxe, I'm not going to use this or this, but I'm going to use nothing. So here, the chat placeholder text, um I am going to write. So here I have written the placeholder text in here, so anyone can see and write what they have to write here. And so here we have completed the design area, and now the token lens. So here, there is 2000 and 1000 and 3000. Here the max output length by the chatbot is 2000, and the max input length is the max input length that the user can write is 1000, and the memory buffer is 3000. So if you want, you can change it to about 20,369 or any, but I'm going to keep it back to 3000, where it was, and keep it because of I don't want it to store too much, and because of this is the code that companies are going to use, so I don't want it to store much. And um, the user can upload 1000 characters enough for the user to upload little short places from the code, or I could increase it to 5000. So here they can write a article, yeah, a short essay, and so they can copy and paste the code. And here there's the max output length. Here, it's 2000 is more than enough for the part they need to they need to they need to copy and paste from the HTML and CSS, or if they need for their bugged their code with bugs. If you're having like a creative writing type of chatbot, then you will need about maybe about a book, or I mean a long essay, or you have to have a short essay. But right now, since I am going to have only quotes, so 2000 is more than enough for me. And here there's a training dialogue. So here you can train, and here there's the creativity. Um, Here it's creative, but it's still reliable. I use what's recommended usually. But you can, if it's like, if you want it to be very serious, you can keep it. Or if you want it to be very creative, you can keep it more. I'm going to keep it as recommended. So here I don't have specific words to use. If you're using uh, uh, any things like, if this is a customer uh, care chatbot, then you would ask it to use try avoiding um try avoiding words um like some such as not possible and stuff. But right now, I don't have any restrictions for my word bias, so I'm closing the creativity area. Which is knowledge. So if you have any uh, things that you can share to this, so that can it can identify and give the details, you can use it. But right now, I'm going to give now. Here I'm adding the HTML page. And here it will get all the information um, from the website or document you have uploaded. Um, Next is the knowledge settings. How relevant does a knowledge base chunk need to be included in a query? So very often, never or always. So for me, I'm going to keep it often as how they left it. And in amount, how much information should be pulled from the query? For me, I haven't added any information, so for me it's okay. But if you are adding information, you may choose if you want more information from that, like if it is a study helper, then you have uploaded maybe your blog, or from Byju's or Vedantu, then you have to get may to get about 1,000 words, or about 110 words, and then I mean 1,100 words. And you in this how relevant does a knowledge base chunk need to be to get included in a query. If it is a Vedanta, you have to keep about 90 to 80 because of then um then then because of the chatbot is not usually very relevant, so you can use Vedantu to check Vedantu and Byju's to check if the if it's correct or is it it's wrong. So here I have connected actions and your pickaxes and community actions. Um, Here, if you want it to check from the web, which is needed for me to get from some codes that it's if it's not possible for it to generate. So I'm gonna connect this. So are some like this need to be upgraded so that it can we can use it, such as this. Yeah, so I have created the coding assistant, and here so like these three and this you had to buy from the OpenAI key, and this and also this needs the OpenAPI key, and this also needs a link, and here this also needs a link. So only the Google search can be connected, and here's the most recent ones that have been created. So these are the most recent ones that have been created. And here are the actions. So if you have pickaxe goal, you can create this, and this. So all these you can. Otherwise, you need the API keys. And you can keep description here of the coding assistant, of my coding assistant. I can keep it as So here is the description of the chat coding assistants I have created. And then once you are ready with your whole chat uh, chatbot, then the big movement comes and you have to publish it. So you have to click on the publish button. Here is the link. Here is how it looks um, in the area where I have created. But if you want to share it, it's a bit too long. It's a very big, long URL. So you can either create a QR code for this page and copy it or download it, or you can use tiny URL. You have to click on a new tab, click on tinyurl.com, and here you have to paste a big link and type the name of your assistant. So right now it's coding as assistant and shorten URL. Now, if you type tinyurl.com/coding assistant, and when you click enter, you come to the page. And here you will find above that it doesn't have the pickaxe logo, but it has your own assistant's logo. And here, once so here there's 5 credits, and you can use the 5 credits. Here you have it like have you got a like in WebEx the same editor you have it here. Now I have 4 credits, and I add something, and once it completes, so again, right now there's 3 credits. And when it's generating, I'm not allowed, like just in ChatGPT, I cannot send anything. And I have this copy option. And I have this copy option for the code also. Now here, once there is 0 credits, then it will stop you from using. So after it creates again, now there's 0 credits left, and you reached the limit, and you have to upgrade to use this tool. And you can also monitor your pickaxe here, and here you can embed it like this, or if you want, you can embed it like this. And you can coding assistant, you can click on it and it will be opened, or you can click on chat input, or if you want, you can keep it like a inline how all embedded are. So I like this FAB, and here access guest usage limit 5 or unlimited. So I'm going to keep it default 5, and usage limit panel we pickaxe, and I'm going to keep it keep it sign in or upgrade. I keep it sign in itself, and here you can keep the design, and you can keep advanced in everything. Now I'm going to keep it here, and here we can copy the code, and you can paste it wherever you like. So there's 5 users, 1 user, 5 total users, and here we can preview it. And type is chatbot, and model is DeepSeek, and it's updated on Fib, and access is guest, and the website is unlisted. And here um, is the AI summary uh, of one. So here I can view this whole chat, and you can also see access, and you can connect to Sprite, and here the same. And here are the settings, and profile picture is here, and this is the English, this is the language, and names are the tools. So here today we have learned how to create uh, your own mini chat GPT and how to control it, and also how you can test it and how you can manage how many views and the payment of your pickaxe. Thank you. And next time we'll come with a similar interesting topic to discuss.